Foodie fam, welcome back. Today, we're making sugar-free bread pudding. Sugar-free bread pudding? Really? Yes, yes, really. Hey, stay tuned. Let's get to it.
Every single day, I'm gonna make something great.
Foodie fam, this would be some of your ingredients you're going to be using to make this dessert today. And here are the macros as well for you to check out. And Foodie fam, if you haven't already, please like, share, and subscribe. As mentioned, today we're making sugar-free bread pudding. And this actually came from me wanting to create something that was like sugar-free, healthy, and low carb. So you could be able to get like that sweet tooth out your mouth, because when you craving sugar, I need some sugar, man. What a sugar is. It gets really tough. So let's make sure that we can get this dish with the ingredients, and I can assure you it would taste as delicious or better than bread pudding. Oh yes, I said it. Trust and believe. But hey, enough talking, let's cook. All right, we're gonna start by slicing up our 4 ounces of our whole wheat bread. Make sure we leave our bread out for at least 8 hours to make sure it's hardened and it can be absorbed well. Then we're gonna have 4 ounces of our sliced bananas. Two tablespoons of cranberry and blueberries, 2 eggs, two tablespoons of stevia, 1 tablespoon of cinnamon, 1 teaspoon of nutmeg, 1/8 of our almond extract, and 1/2 cup of our unsweetened vanilla almond milk. This should be the way all your ingredients look all together in the bowl. All right, Foodie fam, now that we have all of our ingredients in the bowl, let's give it a good stir for a few minutes to make sure we get everything nicely and well blended. Make sure we get the bread nicely and coated. This will be going in the oven for 30 minutes at degrees of 390s. But let's go on and stir. Now, when you're stirring up your bread pudding, you want to make sure that you do not be extremely aggressive, where you're like smashing everything. You're not trying to be like the Hulk. Yeah, please don't be that person. Yeah, thank you. All right, you want to make sure you just kind of toss it gently. You want to make sure that the eggs are coating around the bread. You want to make sure that your bananas are still keeping their form, because when you put that into the oven, they will begin to, of course, they'll begin to break down. But they'll be a great gelatin for your bread pudding, as well as will the almond milk. And when you also include that with your eggs, it just creates a really nice texture. And your bread comes out really soft, but yet has a nice firmness on top from it being whole wheat. The bread has 10 net carbs for 1 slice, and each serving is about 4 ounces. So it's actually really good as far as with fiber. Of course, there's no sugar already, so you're just in a good position to win in every kind of way. This is the way our ingredients should look stirred all together. Let's make sure we coat our pan with some nonstick spray. And now we're going to add all of our bread pudding mixture all together in the pan. All right, everyone. So we have our bread pudding right here. We're going to put this in the oven, and let's see how it comes out. All right, now I've got our bread pudding in the oven. Let's go ahead and make this berry compost. Now, the reason why I did a berry compost instead of doing your normal way people use a bourbon sauce, or they use a bread pudding sauce to go on top of it. because most times that's used with heavy cream and butter and sugar. Or they'll use a bourbon sauce and reduce it and left with the actual sugar from the bourbon and the alcohol, and then they apply the heavy cream and the sugar and the butter, and they want to create any other ingredients they can. But in doing that, that actually makes it more heavier in fat, and of course it wouldn't be sugar-free if you add the sugar, and of course heavy cream is also heavy in fat as well. So I was trying to think, what can I do that wouldn't be heavy in fat, that if it's sugar, I have natural sugar, and if I just sweeten it, I could use Stevia, and I could use our honey if I wanted to. Which honey, I didn't use honey for this ingredient because honey is also very high in sugar. Even though it's a natural ingredient, it's very high in sugar, and of course it will make your insulin spike just because it has so much high sugar. So, but that's that. Let's make this food. All right, we're gonna start with 1 tablespoon of butter. Let that melt, and then we're gonna add in all our other ingredients. Now we're adding 2 strawberries. We're gonna add 2 tablespoons of apple, 2 tablespoons of blueberries. We're gonna add 1 tablespoon of stevia. We're gonna add 1/2 teaspoon of nutmeg and toss. Now we're gonna squeeze a little bit of lemon inside of our berry compost. That's gonna add a 1/8 of our sherry wine. And now we're gonna add 2 tablespoons of our almond milk, just to give it a little more sauce and bring everything together, give it a nice glaze to put on top of our bread pudding. And as that's cooking, we'll turn our burner off, and then we're going to nicely stir. Make sure everything blends very well, and we're going to just make sure this comes out just right texture, and it's going to be delicious. All right, buddy. Our timer's going off for our bread pudding. Let's check it out. Let's see what it came out to be. Let's see. Oh man. Now if that don't look good, I don't know what does. All right, guys, I just cut the bread pudding. This is the way it looks like right here, as you see. It's gonna be nice. Make sure the camera get that right there. You see all the nice berries, the bananas. You see the nice berry sauce on top. Oh yeah, go and get some, go ahead. Yeah. All right, let's try it out. I'm excited. Ooh, it's so nice and warm too, y'all. Man, listen. All right. Cheers up, everybody. Go ahead. And just one more time. Just one more time. Just make sure the way I feel in my heart and soul. Come on now. Come here. You run too. Come on. You know what? That's good, man. Like, you can't tell it's sugar-free, man. Like, you would really think that it's like, man, who put some sugar in here? There's some sugar in here. It's not, man. It's really good. The bread pudding is smooth. The banana and the raisins really give it the sweetness, that you really need. The stevia, of course, gives it to you, but it's really the berries, the fruits, the natural ingredients that's kicking in. And you know, when you cook fruit, the sugars get released as well too. And the bread is just absorbing all that naturalness, all the natural sweetness, all the natural fruit. You taste almost like it's refreshing, delicious. And take it one step, I don't have it here, but take it one step higher. If you had like some sugar-free whipping cream and you put it on top with a little cinnamon, look at him. Look, I'm getting too excited. Hey, thank y'all so much for watching. I always appreciate it. Please, if you have any comments, hit me down below. If you're on Instagram, thank you for watching. If you're on YouTube, please like, share, and subscribe. Hit the bell to make sure that anytime I put a new video, you know that I have some nice hot fire recipes coming your way. Most of all, thank y'all so much. Please be safe, stay inside, and I'll see you all soon. Until next time.
Every single day